Namaste everyone, good morning. Hope you're feeling fresh and lively. Okay, so let's start our meditation this morning. We're going to go through a little bit of breath work, a little bit of mindfulness, and we'll finish the class with a little bit of soothing kirtan. So sitting comfortably. If your legs are tight, maybe sitting up on something a little bit higher, or just even sitting in the couch. But upright is fine. Just make sure you're comfortable. Okay, start by placing the thumb and the index finger together and extending out through the three fingers, and rest them on your knees. Lift your heart, lift your chest, broaden between the shoulder blades and between the collarbones. Slightly drop your head and place the tip of the tongue on the upper palate just behind the front teeth, and soften the abdomen. Before we begin our breathing techniques, I want you to just observe, just dropping into the body and just observing your mental and energetic code. And not judging it, maybe you're feeling a little bit sleepy still, or maybe body's a bit achy from being in bed, or maybe you're feeling really good. Whatever it is, just observing it, not judging it. And now just bringing your awareness onto the breath, not trying to control it just yet, just observing the breath. The face and the cheeks are nice and soft, the jaw is relaxed. Just watching. I'd like you to start to constrict or close off the back of your throat a little, and just making a sound like a bit of like an ocean sound in the back of the throat. So listening to the sound, I'm going to place the microphone near my throat, so the sound is like this. Okay, so the sound is audible to you, and it does not cause vibration through the throat and the head. It's not that strong. So you're going to use this Ujjayi breath as we go into our complete yoga breath. So taking a deep breath in through the nose, down into the abdomen, using your Ujjayi breath. And then slowly feel the breath rising all the way up into the chest. And then as you exhale, just feel your chest relax, feel the breath descend. Inhaling. And exhaling. So I'm going to count you through. So inhale, on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, and exhale, on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhale, on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, and exhale on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Inhaling, feeling that upward expansive breath on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5. Exhaling, feeling the descending, grounding, relaxing quality of the exhale on 3, on 4, on 5. And keep going with that breath. Nice, deep, relaxed breaths. Okay, I'd now like you, now that we have the complete yoga breath together, I'd like you to just open your eyes briefly. And I'm just going to have to teach you the next part of the breath. So we're going to do the Kapalabhati breath. So the breath of, or Bhastrika, the breath of fire. So what we're going to do, to begin with, if you're a beginner, place the hand on the abdomen, just in between the solar plex and the navel. And we take a breath in, feel the belly press out into the hand. And then as we exhale, we forcefully exhale, feeling this space between the navel and the solar plex draw back in towards the spine. Okay, so it's a... And then we actually, on the inhale, it's a... So it's like pressing the bellows, pressing in and pulling out. Okay, so extending up through the spine, we'll get back into our cycle of breath. So take an inhale, and then take an exhale. And inhaling, and then forceful breaths. We're going to do this for about 10 or so breaths until you're out of breath, and then just return to your regular breathing. And then inhaling, deep breath in. Exhale. We'll just take one cycle of breath. This breath cleans out the lungs of any stale air. Also helps to oxygenate the blood. Helps to maintain a good level of pH in the body. So, inhaling And starting again. Deep breath in on the last one. And exhale. Just one cycle of breath before we go into our last round. Inhaling. And starting the cycle again. Deep breath in, and this time at the deep breath in, at the very top of the breath, we're going to drop the chin and hold the breath for as long as we can comfortably. When you feel the need to breathe, just let it go and return to your breath. Just returning to your breath. Breathing, taking a deep breath in, and then exhaling all the way down to the bottom of the breath. Just holding the breath in at the end of the exhale. Squeeze out all the air in your lungs, but squeezing the abdomen in and holding the breath there. And as soon as you feel the need to breathe, breathe. Just doing a few rounds of your Ujjayi breath and complete yoga breathing. Okay, you can maintain that yoga breath while I guide you through the mindfulness practice. So I'd like you to just start by drawing your awareness inside the body, becoming less aware of the surroundings around you, less aware of the sounds. And just observing your mental content, observing what the mind is putting in front of you. Observing your state of mind from the beginning of the class to where it is now. Has it changed at all? And just become aware of that thought. And just saying to yourself, I am aware of that thought. Bring the image of a sunflower into your mind. Just observing the bright yellow petals and the black whorl in the center. And just find the space between you, the observer, and the flower. Just watching. Finding the space. Now take the flower out of your mind. Now bring it back into the mind. And then take it out again. And bring it back. You're now looking at the sunflower. Just notice how right there and then taking the flower in and out of the mind, that you are controlling the mind. Similarly, whenever any other thought comes into the mind during the day, you can know that you are the controller of your mind. At that point you can know that I am in control of my mind, not the mind is in control of me. So it is said in the yoga texts, in the yoga system, that the observer of the mind is the living being, the spirit soul within the body. And that is actually your real identity. All of our problems, all of our worries, our anxieties, are all to do with this material body and uncontrolled mind. If we can just understand this transcendental wisdom deeply, we'll attain real peace. So I'm going to do a little bit of Kirtan now, just to feed and nourish that living being, the spirit soul, and help us to gain more transcendental wisdom and insight. So I'm going to use the mantra Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. So if you'd like to join in, otherwise just listen and take the sound in through your ears, in through the mind and down, and hold the mantra deep into your heart, where you, the living being, resides. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, 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 Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. Namaste everyone. Have a great day.